And we are live, I do believe. Let's see if I can find the chat in this thing. I'm not even gonna share this stuff in social networks. What's even the point? Which time? 9 minutes. That's hilarious. Alright, videos. Live. There we go. Here it is. Let's open this up. And what the okay. Mute. There's a chat. Alright. Okay. So we're doing this, selecting, yeah. Now whenever I select, I want to move the character to a specific path node. And for that we are going to go into start here. Going to remember the freaking setup. It's been a week. It's this one. Let's see. Oh, music. Lower the volume. There we go. Keep it chill. Okay. So this selects the actor if it's different. So let me just confirm, because I want to do a double click to move. So clicking and it doesn't unselect. So this is exactly what we want. So we can come here. And now I am going to minimize. No, minimize OBS. Okay. Move to touch location. No, it doesn't matter. Move to mouse cursor. This is now what we want. Set new move destination. Now, there we go. Okay. So, going over it again. Unreal Engine has a controller-pawn relationship where, as a player controller, we control a pawn. Now it is possible for a player controller to switch pawns that it's controlling. However, for the sake of modularity, the way I envision this kind of system, since in an RPG RTS, in a strategical RPG, yeah. In a strategical RPG, we're selecting different characters and then telling them to do things. Because of the complexity of the actions and specific configuration of each character, of each unit, let's say, in a level, I could implement things in a way that is only one player controller, which is me, and then I switch between this and that and that and that, and I'm switching between pawns and then running a function like this. Or there's another way to do this, which is you have the main player controller. You have a main player controller which only really moves the camera. So his pawn is a spectator pawn or something of the like, which only really moves the camera in a specific way that we define. I wrote this, sorry. Camera. Yeah. So this is controlling the camera, right? And then through interaction by clicking on things and blah blah blah, this main player controller will communicate with a character controller. We'll call it exactly that, a character controller. And each character controller knows about their own pawn. And that's what we're going to do. So when we click on a character pawn, we get their character controller, and then we tell it to do stuff. Or we have a list of all character controllers and blah blah, like that. I'll decide later. But so far, so forth, what we do with this is what I've just described. So I'm going to create a few classes: character controller, character pawn, camera controller, and then what do I call this? The dummy pawn. Because we might want to do something with pawns, so we might as well make a class for the player's pawn, and that's what we're going to do. Yes, okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a class for the camera controller, which will control. Maybe we don't do a camera controller because the camera is so basic. Yeah, no, we don't do a camera controller. What we do is we have a pawn, and the camera will be inside of the pawn that the player controller is controlling. And then he clicks on character controllers and tells them to do stuff with their character pawns, essentially. So from the basic class controller, we will have character controller, and from the basic class pawn we will have character pawn. Meanwhile, the player controller will use a normal pawn with the camera inside of it, which is our current setup. It's just that we are using, right now the pawn is actually this guy, and that's what we need to take off. And right now I won't worry about, right now I won't worry about this. I'll worry about creating the classes. But I already have a villain tail character. This comes from a character, which comes from a pawn. Whoosh. So, because we already have a character pawn, what we really need is a character controller. That's the only thing we don't have. Although we do have an AI controller. So this is it. This is what we use. Okay, good. So this is done. This is our villain tail character. And this is our VAI controller, because we'll use it for AI anyway. Whoosh. Because this comes from, I guess, controller or AI controller. An AI controller, yeah. We already have a camera manager. Okay, we might not use this at all. From my experience, I don't think I'll need it. And that's it. Now I just trying to decide if I like the naming. Because VA, eye controller. Because what I'm thinking is I'm going to have a character controller. I think I'm going to make a character controller anyway. I'm just thinking about how the AI is going to look with this design. How the AI is going to look with this design. Because I do want a level of inheritance. Basically, oh, okay, that's... I want a level of modularity in fact, in place of like... So we have our character, and our character is controlled by a controller and represented by a pawn. Pawn is what collides, etc, etc, etc. Controller is what guides the thing, right? So this lends itself to our characters. But what I'm thinking about is I need one controller for when for when the player is controlling the character, and one controller, player controlled, one controller for AI controlled. And I'm hesitating, controlled. I'm hesitating because this is a point where I need to decide if what I do is I have the levels, the game system, which knows which character turn it will be, and then each AI controlled character makes their own decisions. Or if I want to simulate, hold on, if I want to simulate an actual enemy AI, as in the player controller controls all the characters. Do I want AI controller controlling all the enemies? Or do I want enemies controlling themselves? Now, for the purpose of a strategy RPG, I'm just going to have to go with my guts here and say that this is the better option. Not only does it seem easier to me to accomplish, because each enemy can like look at the state and make the best decision that it can. Yeah. And you can even add some kind of behavioral AI if you want, where an enemy will care about the moves of other enemies, or he will communicate a plan to other enemies while they won't, and with other they won't, stuff like that. Yeah. So at that point, that's why I'm talking about doing a character controller, a V character controller, but then this is an AI controller, which comes from controller. So this will be the base class, because they're all AI controllers anyway. The difference is whether they will be waiting for commands or not. That's the only difference, because if they're not waiting for commands, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a VI controller VAI controller, and then I'm gonna have manual, a VAI controller manual, and a VAI controller auto. And the idea is that this will have a bunch of routines to decide by itself what it wants to do, blah blah blah, while this will wait for decisions to come before, but all of them will inherit the basic functionality of the VI controller, such as discount damage and all of this stuff. Because in the VAI controller, we will store pretty much everything. Because the reality will be that every character is controlled by an AI. The difference is whether we control the AI or not. And this will also be helpful if the player decides to turn. We can have a mode where the player decides to turn automatic for the characters, and then the characters act by themselves. Of course, doing the actual AI is going to be very complicated, but anyway, don't save. Let's do this. Create these classes. So villain tail character is fine. And we can actually, after I create the classes, I'll take care of that. I want to separate the villain tail player controller from the villain tail character. Anyway, oops. Let's see here. Show all classes. VAI controller. Well, that's going to be the plan. We can leave that as... Nah, I don't want to forget that I did it. We could leave it for later and just use AI controllers for now, but screw it, you know. Might as well. Next. VA AI controller. Manual. Create class. Could be other names. Maybe manual is not the best name. Could be like owned, something like that. Just as a how do you say? I just want to say, usually I would spend more time designing when you're building a system this big, which is like basically building the entire video game, right? And I'm designing the implementation of the entire video game. I'm making these decisions from the hip, you know, but this is not how I would do it professionally. But the professional way can be a bit... I don't know, I don't feel like it. It's a lot of drawing, a lot of designing. Hold on. VAI controller auto. Sorry, VI controller. Yeah, there we go. And auto. There we go. It's a lot of, you know, you gotta design all the boxes and think about everything. I'm not even thinking about how the AI will act. I'm not even thinking about how they might interact. But there's ways to compensate for that lack of design, which is to keep things as modular as possible. Use encapsulation of information and abstraction and all them pretty words that do well in job interviews. And that will help mitigate bad decisions, so that it's either easier or painless to change your mind about some aspect of the design or to correct some aspect of the design. Yes. So now we're going to go back to the content and separate the pawn from the blah 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 blah. We want a normal pawn. Blueprints. Yeah. Let me see the game modes. Okay, the player controller is fine. Default top-down character, and we're going to change this to just a pawn. Let's see what happens. Yes, indeed. Okay, good. Now we got it. Yeah, this is what we see, right? A little bit below. Okay. Okay. It's ignoring the player start. That's fine. Open level blueprint. Okay. Okay. We don't care about this. Okay. Pardon me. Aha, okay. There we go. There. This will do. No navigation, I can just move the camera. It's also not what I want though. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want a camera. Yeah, here. Actually, I wonder if I can do it that way. If I can just tell the game mode that I want the camera actor to be my actor, because that would facilitate my plan. What am I doing? Edit. Yeah. Nope, I can't. Okay. Bam, bam. But I can. I don't have a blueprint for the player controller, so let's make one. blueprint class, fill and tail player controller, v player controller BP. Yes, it already has a camera, so but what I want is, well, I can do that with the fucking thing. I can do this, I can do this, I can rotate this way. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. I'll make camera navigation later. For now, I just want to be able to. Good, 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 good. Oh, I can also this. Sweet. Okay. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Now, where is the villain tail character? Let's take the cameras out of the characters. Yeah, for now let's take the cameras out. I was just thinking of 3D points of views and whatever, but for now let's take the cameras out. Tech is head mount display, that doesn't matter. And we will put this interesting. Why would they put the cursor manipulator on the pawn? That is so weird. This is the pawn, right? Yeah, the character. All right, well, whatever. Take that off. Get cursor to world. Really weird that they would put this here. Yeah, well, whatever. We're gonna put this in the HUD. Hold on. This was in public. Yeah. And this doesn't matter. Cursor to worlds. We put this in private. There we go. And then this we cut to the VHUD CPP. VHUD CPP. Right, this was in the constructor. No, in the begin play? In the constructor, right, in the constructor. Okay. I mean, we can put it in begin. Okay. Can put it in begin play. Pointer to incomplete class type. Okay. Oh boy. It's fun stuff. It's probably it. Constructor. Yeah. They call material assets. constructor helpers. That's going to be this. Ba-da-da. There we go. And material. All stuff that we'll need in the future anyway. Which is good. Good, good, good. Okay. Alright, and then on the tick, we grab all of this block and we go to here. There we go. Head mounted display function. Screw this. Get owning controller, get owning player controller. That's it. This is used for what? Get hit result under cursor. That's exactly correct. Good. Pardon me. Good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. No more. We'll keep the private stuff for later. What is this under the E? Yeah, okay, it's fine. You weird IDEs. Don't rotate character to camera direction. Okay. Okay. I changed my mind about the camera stuff. We'll keep the camera stuff. We'll take the cursor component off, but we'll keep the camera stuff. Not only is it simpler to just keep it, hold on, take this off, and take this off. It's simpler to just keep it and not remove it. We'll see if we take over it automatically, and if so, we'll have to fix that. Then create camera, boom. In the future, if I want to like take over this camera to see it in action or something, then it'll actually be cool. It'll be a cool feature and very easy to set up if we continue supporting having a camera in the character. But we'll basically ignore it. Especially because it's a top-down camera and stuff, which is not what we want at all. All right. Meanwhile, we'll see if the bloom is visible. This is spawning here, right? I want to see the cursor again, essentially. So, don't save the map. Doesn't seem like you need to. Okay. Oh, that's why the map was different. Yeah, makes sense. Forgot. All right. Ah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So the cursor is not being drawn. Now we're going to find out why. V had BP. We're running the parent tick. Tick, player owner, if cursor to world. And on begin play, we should create the cursor to world. This probably doesn't work. No, it should work. Is cursor to world a property? I copied visible anywhere, blueprint, category, camera. Okay, good. So we can. Well, if I put this in the constructor, I'll be able to see it here. So I'll put in the constructor. Fuck it. No, I won't. Let me just get decal object. What's the name? Cursor to world. Lul. Get cursor to world. Okay, I can't see it actually. Because no, it's still protected. I thought it was active. Allow private access true. Blueprint read only. Huh. I think I should be able to see it. I guess not. Wait, did I build? I didn't build. I'm a freaking distracted. Yeah, I didn't build at all. Ugh. I'm gonna make some tea. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, he's not a member of villain tail character. You are very correct. That is not what we will need. That's not what we want. Take this off. I don't want to lose any of this because this looks useful, but otherwise get rid of it so that the code compiles around what we want. Rebuild. Rebuild. no, please. And some of it is like, oh, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we got a crash. Goes without saying. Don't punish Epic for our mistakes. Let's look at the log here. Let's look at what I screwed up. Okay, that's not really a helpful size. That's not a helpful size at all. Why is it so freaking... What the hell? Why is it so... Okay, here we go. Why was it this... Is this ridiculous? Okay. Now let's see. And on function, we had CPP 16. That will be create default object. Obviously, I can't use this in begin play. I am off. Idiot. Okay. We can just create this, like, create the decal component. Hold on. Let's take this out of here. Can I have a constructor even in a HUD? I've never had one like that. That's why I get a bad feeling about this. I got a bad feeling about this. But let's see. AV HUD. Void. As its class must be a constructor. Okay, it is. But I guess I'm typing it wrong. Again, I usually just use the automatically generated constructors. Ah, okay. So. Yeah, and I don't need it on the edge. So I was correct in here. There's just no void. There we go. All right, this might work. Build. Build with all that you have. Use your full power, energy, and excitement. Game development, man. So fucking fun. Overloaded number not found in AV height. Okay. What? Oh, I do still need to define it, but it's public. Alright. You know, not knowing this would probably cost me a job interview, and yet it's something that you fix in 5 minutes. I'm just saying. And this is one of the very easy things not to know, I would say. Because whenever you create a class, it will just be created for you automatically. And that's not just with Unreal Engine. That's since, I don't know when. You just end up like copy-pasting entire class definitions. They're just changing the names. Stuff like that. So it's easy to forget some of naming, whatever. Or maybe it's just an excuse and I suck. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I've done quite a lot. Look at this music. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's open the project. Let's take a look at greatness. That is our class. After we get the cursor working, we're going to spawn 2 characters, and then we're going to have them move into specific positions. That's the goal, anyway. VHUD. There it is, our cursor to world, everyone. I freaking forgot again to save this. Save it. There we go. Still not drawing, but now we can debug it. So theoretically, this thing is finding the object because it's not null, and then it's finding a player controller from the get owning player controller, and then it's doing PC get hit rule, and then it's doing this. Supposedly, right? Supposedly. Then again, maybe not, because this is weird, because, I mean, this is a HUD. Can it even have 3D objects in the world space? I don't think so. There's no location. This is just weird. Let's find out anyway. Get world transform. Oh, location. That's what I wanted. Get location. Yeah, get world location. Print. Okay, it is changing location. So it's probably what would it be? Can I do simulation? No, right? Okay. Let's get this back. Doesn't even have visible or anything. I'm not feeling this. I've never having an actor inside the HUD that you but that's what I would do with the crosshair, right? Yeah. That's correct. The crosshair would be 2D though, and the 3D crosshair that I used to work with, what was the setup? Let's draw a circle, a debug circle in this location with a radius of 10. Line color red. Duration 2, thickness 2, I don't know, and yeah, seems correct. New editor window. Well, it is here. I wonder if it's behind the floor or just not visible at all. It might just not be visible. Let's see here. True, it is visible. It is changing the location. Set word location, trace result location. Cursor FV, and then the rotation. Probably the rotation is screwed up. Now get rotation. Yeah. Can we print this or do we need to split? Probably we need to split. Nope, we can print it. Good. Still rotation 90, 0, 179. Okay. Okay. That's not correct at all. Ah, come on. Ah, what are you doing? Ah. Cursor decal. Okay. Okay, well, 0, what is it? 0, 90, 0, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're actually, this is getting the impact normal though, but that might be the problem actually. So let's try and not set the world rotation and see if we can get it on the flat surfaces. Surfaces. Let's build. Quick hot reload. There we go. Still not correct. 90, 0, 0. Something wrong with the rotation. So let's go to the VHUDs. And let's just give it a try. Set world rotation. 0, 90, 0. Wow, I really expected something to show. Okay. Ah. Nope. What's the goddamn setup? He creates the thing, he sets. Oh, it actually does set relative rotation. Okay. So they specifically prepared it to use with the character controller. Ah, that's so annoying. So I guess that is supposed to be the normal rotation. Take this off. Get world rotation. What was it again? 90, 0, 0, and it's never changing, and it kind of should change. Yeah. Yeah. That is weird. Get world location. Just very interested if it's possible to use the HUD. Because if it is, that'd be cool. Ah, well, I guess whatever. I mean, would I even want a solution like this? I'm not even being unfair, I don't think. Because I don't want a 3D cursor on a tactical RPG. I just want a normal cursor, normal pointer, and you click on things. So, you know, screw the solution. I just wanted to use it for because it's visually appealing. But if it's gonna give me trouble, then yeah, fuck it. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. VH. Let's take it off. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. There we go. Edit. Project settings. Ah! La 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 la. Where is the thing? Ah! All settings. Am I insane? Wasn't there a default cursor thing? Is that old? Alright, I guess that's old. Whatever. Ah! What is this, by the way? This is just a material, so it's not a... This is an actual material. Ah, it's not even a texture. Ah, fuck it. Okay, fuck the cursors. Like, I've had it. Now I want to spawn character controllers. So I want player start. Move. Here we go. Okay. Character start 1. Character start 2. Pa-pa-da. Pa-pa-pa-da. Player start tag. No, actually, spawn is fine. Spawn is fine. Blueprints, open level blueprint. Begin play. Here we go. All actors. Oh, all actors of class. Yep, there we go. This is not what I want. Get actors. Get all actors of class. Player start. For each start tag. the damn thing is a thing. Then spawn. Whew. Spawn pawn. Spawn AI from class, yeah, sure. Behavior tree, no. My back. Film and tail character. There we go. Actually, this doesn't have a transform. This has a transform. There we go. And then this is gonna control. Possess. That's it. That's it. Possess. Pawn. There we go. I want to do this the other way around. It's prettier. It's prettier this way. Pock. VA controller, possess that thing. Okay, I mean we can give it the same transform. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Wow, that is weird. Controller rotation, auto possess player, disable, auto possess AI, placed only possessed by an AI controller if pawn is placed in world. AI controller class. Okay, this actually is way easier. There we go. So I can go top down character is what I'm gonna spawn. Open level blueprints. Although this is a villain tail character, okay, that's fine then. So instead of all of this shenanigans, we just gonna spawn actor from class, top down character, at this spawn transform, and it's already gonna have the AI character. And meanwhile, Actor hidden in game, replicate movement, don't care about that, can be damaged, generate, spawn, rendering, okay, where's the camera at? Perspective, field of view, that doesn't matter, camera options, field of view, yeah, and we can there we go. Might as well already set this up, since I'm interested in setting this up for a view. Oops. Then we can even have more cameras and stuff, but for now we can do this, this. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, whatever. Okay. Projection mode, perspective, camera options, post, lock to MD, use field of view for LODs, film, lens, rendering, whatever. Component, auto activate. Don't auto activate. Maybe this way it won't fucking steal my camera. But it's still, good, it didn't. And there they are. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Now I want to click this guy and then tell him to go over here. Might as well also go here. Here he is. Capsule component. That's fine. Okay. I'm thinking if I want to have a bubble around them that I can change the graphics of, the material of, and stuff to see that it was selected. I think I want to set that up right now just for debugging sake, so I don't have to be printing out the current state of things. Although I guess that's easier. So now I'm gonna go and create a widget. What I want now is I'm going to create some HUD elements, particularly string elements that I can update with information like currently selected and stuff. So that I'm gonna add that. Let's make a new folder called widget. There he is. Widget debug text. We open this up. We create text here. Well, first of all, for the sake of the future, we will always have a scale box. And now we're gonna add some text, yeah. Actually, no. We're gonna add, first we need the canvas. We're gonna put a canvas inside that scale box. Great. And now we're gonna put some text. Just so we have some damn control. That does not look controlled. Selection text. Bum, ba, da, ba, 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 bum. Okay, I don't. I guess I'll put another canvas. What the? Oh, what the hell, man? Okay. Okay. We're normal again. We're normal. Okay. What the hell, man? Man, I am really getting something wrong here. Okay. Replace with. So, scale box. There we go. Then I can't move. So annoying. It's truly fascinating. Okay. Man, no wonder my AI artist just gave me unscalable shit. It's like, what's even happening here? Are you kidding me? None. Okay. What if I put another canvas panel? What the fuck, man? Okay. Okay. So be it. Text. Put the text here. Then I make it. Oh, God damn! What the hell is this, man? Ah, this is so infuriating. Okay. So I can just figure this out by myself. Okay. Okay, this is kind of normal. I guess. I mean, I'm still freaking here, but whatever. So this is too big. We will bind this to selection text. Oh, we'll initialize selection text to current selection. And we will this is public, so you can just change the text. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Wait. This is too big. This is way too big. Way too big. Font. There we go. 14. No, let's see. Still too big. 12. Yeah, 12 looks okay. I guess let's fucking align it to the right. Everything's aligned to the right. Line height, percentage margin. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Font I don't care about. Color opacity. Let's give it an ugly color so that we always keep in mind that it's just debug. Yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna make it yellow, but a little less eye hurting yellow. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. Now we open VHUD. Event begin play. We create widget. Debug text. Get toning player. Controller. This is the kind of automatic stuff that you never trust that it's automatic. Add to viewport. Z order, that's fine. And then also create promote to variable called W debug widget, debug text, debug texts, whatever. Whatever, man. There we go. Now here we did I make it implementable? No, I didn't, right? So what I can do is I'll create a new variable, debug on, which we initialize to true right now. So if we are on, actually we'll test this as well here. So we do a sequence anticipating future work, and we get it out. We do this, and we take the then 0, and we take this, and we bring this over here, and we bring it up because right now we don't have anything else. In fact, why did I even put it in 1? Just put it in 0. There we go. So let's put this in 0, bring this over here, bring this over here. There, pretty. And then for the debug, then we want to set set selection text to append pardon me current selection get selected. What? Wasn't it in HUD that we had selected? Oh, it's protected and it's not visible. Okay. That's fine. We can make we'll have to make functions basically. We can make like u function blueprint callable string currently selected actor, not f string. F string is what we want. We can implement it right here, like who gives a crap, because all we're doing is return selected actor, get display name. Okay, get f name is no. Selected actor. Get name. This is a string, return the name of this object with no path information. That seems like what I want. Get full name, no. Get full group name, get exporter name, debug name. What is this? Or string null if factor is null. Okay. That's actually useful. Get debug name. Oh, is that a string? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. And then selected actor name, hovered actor name, we'll see if the debug name is what we want. Oh, okay. Hovered actor. Hover actor. Yeah. No, not this. Fucking what's the name of the hovering actor? It is this. Auto completion. Tricking me over and over again. Alright. Let's save this. Compile for now. Spill this. Build. Oh. Okay. Let us see. Oh, right, I gotta update. Selected character and selected actor name. And if it's null, we'll see null. There we go. It's working. Good. This is still way too big. I'm gonna go quick. Change that. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay. The size is 150. Yeah, 150 is fine. So this I want 150. Yep, that fucking follows. That really follows. Okay. 0. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, because the size is 8. So if I want to be completely accurate, I can put 8. There we go. Okay, perfect. Already exists there. Oh, I called it the same thing. Lul. There we go. Now we update that as well. Mm. To make this cleaner, we'll make, nah, screw it. Opening text. There we go. There we go. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. What's up? Okay. Good, good, good. Hover, hover. Nice. Nice. Okay. We're good. So we're ready to debug stuff. Why is my camera back here? Okay. I'm getting pretty trolled. That's fine. That will be because when we spawn at a random player start. Well, that's the trouble with this. So what I need to do is I'm not gonna care for now, whatever. So now I want to, when the VHUD is selected, I want to select the character, because let me just make sure that I can do that as well. No. Okay, right now I can find the characters, and that has to do with the our function. ECC visibility. Our top-down characters are not that for some reason. Let's find out why. Not physics, collision presets, spawn, visibility, ignore. That's the problem. So we want to go with or we can use the camera actually. Let me see the vPath nodes. Yeah, let's block the camera as well. Oh, wait. I don't want to change this. I want to change here. There we go. Block the camera as well. Okay, let's check that these things were changed. Yep, good. And then I'm going to use ECC visibility, ECC camera. There we go. So now we won't get the floor, presumably, and we'll get only the path nodes and the character. Let's check it out. Oh, inside path node, look at that. Okay. Couldn't hover default pawn, because I'm inside the pawn. There we go. Okay. So, vpath node, nope. Still no. No, it does select. Okay. But the hover is wrong though. The selection seems to be okay. No. Still not selecting, but I might be using the wrong things. ECC. Yeah. Nope. That's the only point. That's great. Over here. Select actor. Ah, here it is. Yep. Camera. Well, now both will fail, presumably, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, default pawn. Oh! Yeah, I get it. This is the pawn that I'm spawning with. This is the default pawn that I'm spawning with, because I'm spawning with blueprint, vplayer controller, fullprint editor. Okay, let me see here. Player camera manager class. Ooh, okay. Auto manage active camera target. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Okay, that still seems fine. Okay. The problem is, where's my game mode? This default pawn is blocking the thing. That's what's happening. Let's go back to the pawn. This pawn won't, yeah. But at least it doesn't block my thing, my selection. So this might be what I want. You know what I want is, I'll make a camera instead of having this thing here. I'll make a camera. A camera actor. Let me just, there we go. This might be good. Yep. Let's give the camera a tag. Camera component. No, I want an actor tag. This one. Yes. Player camera. Then this on begin play. Find actor. Find camera. Okay. Get actor tag. Yeah, this will be fine. get a copy. Usually you do a for each, or you check if it exists, etc. But if there's no player camera, I want to know, so let it blow up, you know. Set view target with blend. Madrugada? Is that bad Portuguese? Oh, speaking of which, never forget to add call to parent. Okay. We're not running begin play, which is not nice. Game mode. V player controller. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Alright. Selection. There we go. There we go. There we go. That way we don't have to set up complicated selection HUD elements. Okay. So far so good. Playing 3-6. Alright. Now we're going to select the character. Then we're going to select the thing. And the character is going to move to the thing and unselect all of it. So we're going to, pardon me, we're going to create a copy of as such, but we don't need hovering on anything. But we are gonna have. Why is this public before private? That's weird. That's a weird way to do it. Okay. Take out the hovering actor. Here we go. And we're gonna use property. No, actually, forget about that. I'm just gonna feedback this as well, is all. Selected actor name. Oh gosh, this is the wrong place. Let's just switch this from here to here. I want the villain tail controller. There we go. And here we're gonna have again public before protected. Not nice. Let's put that in public already. Pardon me. Now let's just get it over with. Just thinking about other things. This is all functions for now, so we're gonna add this. we're gonna tail player controller equals my v. Whenever we select in the HUD, we also select in our own. So for now, this is going to be a copy, but in the future, it might not be. You know, that's the point. But more importantly, here we can check that if left mouse press, gonna have a okay. For now, what I want to do is if selected actor equals if cast a villain tail character a villain tail character. If this is valid, and since we're going to use this a lot, we can a actor pointer hit actor equals, here we go, send hit actor, and v path nodes what's it called? I'm gonna need to include v path node. A v path node is gonna be the name of the class, but I need to include it. Yeah, include a v path node stage. Here we go. There we go. Then we are going to so we need a few functions. Now again in the game mode, get out of here. Everybody get out of here. Just everyone get off my face. Okay. There we go. So we want move to touch location, whatever, set new move destination. We're gonna keep this and move to mouse cursor. Definitely don't need this, but for now let's keep it. And what we want is void move to path nodes a v path nodes There we go. Perfecto. And this is going. What am I doing here? There we go. I think that's all I need, because the path node is gonna give me a destination, and then I can do this. That's the idea. So here we can and more importantly, void a villain tail player controller. Strong is incompatible. Is it? We'll see if he still complains later. Meanwhile, path nodes. Now we're going to make a function on the path node, which is basically get inside positions, is occupied, and void get center location. Not the voids. You want the vector 3 center location. Vector 3. F vector. There we go. Vector path nodes void AV path nodes. Okay, and for now we're just gonna return inside positions, inside positions. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. The center one, pretty much. Right, the get world location. Actor location. Yeah, world location is for components. So we're gonna have this done. Gonna have this, and then we're going to path node get center location, and we're going to do a set new move destination. We're going to do and we're not going to change this actually. We only change it if it's an else. So we keep the character selected essentially. We always prioritize character selection until we deselect, in which case we should also deselect from here actually. There we go. Okay, so we move to path node and we don't change selection, otherwise we select the actor, and then here we do selected actor. We're gonna have a move because we later want to we're gonna go to VAI controller H. They're gonna have a function here which is going to be here, no, not in public, here. You function, function, I want this to be blueprint callable, that's all I want. move to location, f vector, f vector, move world location, void. There we go. And then we implement this. Here, void AVAI controller, move to location. Oh, I already have to move to actors. Okay, hold on. I already have functions for this, so I can just like current actor current selection. I just made a decision that I'm gonna have not only just a current selection, but a current selected character, stuff like that. But whatever. For now, we just change this selected actor. We do a cast to a character. Oops. A villain character, tail character for selected actor. Let's do the train and then we'll do the variables. Get controller. This is going to be just a controller, but maybe it's all we need because we can do move to. Nope. Okay. So we need to cast this. Cast to AI controller, a VAI controller, which we don't have, so we need to include. I'll just do that. Fuck it. Just to include. You'll see what I mean soon. VAI controller.h. Well, actually, let's go with VAI controller controller auto.h. VAI controller manual.h. Then each of them already have the VAI controller, so that should be okay. And then instead of just being an actor, well, we have the selected actor and we have the VAI controller asterisk selected character. Let's see if he accepts this. Oh, AVI. Ugh. There we go. There we go. So now we can select it. If this is true, then selected character equals selected actor, get controller. Oh, can I just, I wonder, get AI controller? No, okay. Get controller. And then we need to cast this into a VAI controller. Here we go. 2 casts in a row, so beautiful. But it's what we need. Maybe we should just name it this to make it clear. Naming conventions. Okay. Selected character controller. Yeah. There we go. And then we also select this to null PTR. So we don't lose the character controller unless we deselect or unless we select another character controller. That is the objective. but we'll also select upon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but the character, the selected character will not change, but the selected actor will change. So what we need to do is if this is valid. So the current selection doesn't matter. What matters is that this is valid, which means we can do this regardless of what happens. Regardless of what happens, and then I can just check with this. This, yep. You can just check with selected actor. If it's a path node, then I guess, yeah, that's what I thought. So just making sure. So if this selected actor is a vPath node, then we're going to move to path node selected actor, and we're going to select the character control. It's going to be this, and then we can just reuse this. Instead of all these shenanigans, we just need this, and then we look at move to location. Yeah, move to location, world location, and we'll see if it works or if we need to do our own thing. And that's what we're going to do instead of set new move destination. Now it's important that we, well, actually, like I was planning, I'm still going to have this move to location, which they already have. So I should move to path location, let's call it. And we are gonna void a VAI controller. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it should be move to path node. And then we should figure it out. Yeah. I like that. So move to path node, and in here, we're gonna basically do this. vPath nodes. We're going to take this out of the equation here. Yeah, we're going to take this out of the equation, just leave it here for the sake of working with it. And we're going to take this out of here. And yep, that's fine. I still need to implement this. Hopefully I'll remember. And we will introduce this here. Instead of this function, we have the I want to be blueprint callable, vPath nodes, and then the implementation as well. It's going to be, for now, and it's important to have this abstraction because in the future this function will be a lot more complicated, because we want to cross a path of nodes and not just go straight from one to not just go straight to the position of the nodes, but we want to cross a bunch of we want to walk the path, the actual path. That is the objective. So far so good. So let me just do this thing, which we can copy from vHUD. Because ain't nobody got time to type the full things, you know. There we go. And we're gonna have another one for the character. Selected character name, just so we're always aware of everything that's being done. VA control. No, here. Wait. Yes. Selected character name, where we want to print the name of this bad boy. There we go, and then we need to set up the HUD and stuff. Let's take care of this, shall we? Do a quick build. Yeah, hopefully this works well. Otherwise, if this doesn't work well, we'll call the blueprint function on the pawn, because we know that works. All right, my bad. Move to path nodes. There we go. Bam, bam. Go for it. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. Anything on chat? Nope. Okay. Now I want to open the VHUD and open the widget. Can't see. Okay. There we go. Okay. Update HUD selection. Update HUD hovering. Update player selection. Update player character selection. There we go. So update selection. Basically, I'm going to do this. Oh, look at the pretty song. I'm just gonna leave it playing while I do this grunt work. Go. That's good. There we go, just to differentiate them. To differentiate the HUD from the player information. Now the HUD is going to work differently. Selected hover. Wait. So selected. Ah! Gosh, man. There we go. Gonna cache a variable. Because we're always going to need player controller for a lot of stuff, not just debug. What am I insane? Oh. There we go. Okay. There we go. A pretty train of nodes for now. More shall come, I believe. Okay. Okay. No, not HUD information. Update debug information. There we go. Okay. See here. Oh, I forgot to change the strings on here. Yeah, so this is current selection, and then character selection. Current selected character. Let's write it like that. Selected character. Selected actor. Current hover and current selection. That way we differentiate it in text and in colors. There we go. So, nice. Okay. Didn't move. We gotta see what that's about. Ah, the selected character is still null though, so that's not good. Either we're printing it wrong. We shouldn't. Let's see. Owning player controller, selected character name. Let's see on implementation. Get debug name from select character controller. It's no PTR here. So, that's the mistake. No, wait. That's correct. Yeah, that is correct. So, as far as this shows, the selected actor does change to top-down character. So this should be a Villian tail character, unless I'm mistaken in the maybe. Let's see. Top-down character. This is a Villian tail character, which is what I am checking here. Oh, else. Yeah, this is bad. That's not what I meant at all. Yeah. Isn't it? Wait. What? No, the else wouldn't be the problem. Because if the selected character controller is not valid, which is not in our case, then else. Oh, this is wrong. Wait, no. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want the else. That was from before. I just want, I don't even want these things to be in the same place. Because this will always be, this is the final solution, so to speak. But this isn't, so. Okay. So if the selected character is valid, so if we just selected it, this is going to be false because it's a selected character and this won't run. It will only work afterwards. So we can check if this works, but I still think it won't. I'll probably need to find out. Yeah, I need to find out what the structure of the top-down controller is. Let me see here. So VAI controller. Yes. So it should be a VAI controller. But maybe it's not, you know? Let's see here. I know I'm running this, so we can print owning player controller get character selected. Why isn't this available? Let's make it available, shall we? Yeah, I didn't make it available at all. So it should be a property. This. Yep. Read write. Yeah, it's fine. We can leave it as read write. I don't like this. I want to keep it hidden. And it would be this one that I need anyway. Okay, so I'll just put the print here. Tick. Yeah. Add call to parent function. And then print get controller. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. What? Did I leave something in the... man. Selected. Yeah. Did I leave something in the blueprints we had? Yeah, I did. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So it doesn't have a controller then, basically. Because it's printing empty. It's not spawning one, despite me setting that it's a VI controller. Auto possess player. No. Only possessed by an AI controller if pawn is placed in the world. Yeah. Yep, that's all that I need. That's good. Let's move to location. Move to location or actor. Simple move to location. Controller goal. Huh. Okay. Well, for now, let's leave it like this. We're gonna go to the game. Not the game mode. Blueprints. Level blueprint. And we are going to I get my bearings. Right. Yes. Spawn actor class AVAI controller. There we go. Hey! And now because this character is still controlled, I can move him here. Sweet. Can move him here. It blocks because they collide. That's fine. Okay. Select nothing. Couldn't hover. Bam. Bam. Sweet. Okay. Now we're going to do something different. We're going to go to a quick example in modularity, because we can just go here and instead of center location, we will have a vpath node have vector get random location, which we will do like this. Get random location, where we will get inside position mathf random f rand. Oh wait, is that it? No. Forget. C++ random. Yeah, it is fmath. Jeez, man. Yeah, it is fmath. Rands. There we go. Rand between 0 and rand max. Rand range. That's what I want. Exactly. 0 and max is inside positions dot num -1. We index a random inside positions. Actually, I wonder if inside positions they don't have a random. Okay. Yeah, always worth a check. And then we go to VAI controller, and instead of get center location, we do get random location. There we go. Build it. I wonder if it's gonna work. I wonder if it will work fine. If it does, I think that's going to be it. We've been on for 2 hours. I actually expected it to be 3 hours, but I'll take the early exit. The job well done. Let's see. One corner. Maybe the bottom. Corner again. Ah, the upper right corner. Aha, the upper left corner. Down left corner. Another corner, another corner. Perfect, perfect. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. Okay, so it's working. And select another character. Bam, bam, bam. Great. Fantastic. So this all worked wonderfully, I would say. Now I need the pawns not to collide, and I guess that will be great. So top down. If I can do that fast, I'll do it right now. No, they're just colliding against each other. So I can do custom and say that you ignore pawn. Let's see if it's that easy, boys. Go there, go there. Go there again. Go there again. Go there again. Okay, go. Yeah. Seems good. Yep. Easy peasy. Yep. Yep. Went through. So easy peasy. Yep. Easy peasy. Sweet. That's exactly what we want. Because in case this guy's in this path node. Oh, sorry. And I want to move this guy from this path node to this path node. And if they're going to cross, then just go through, you know. But he'll have to go through this. So I think tomorrow I'm going to do this. Probably not, because that still needs a lot of level work. Maybe I'll start doing the selection side of things. I have to think about it. I have to think about what I want to do next. But we have progressed quite a bit today. We spawn characters as we want. Oh, camera navigation. Definitely. Do I want to do camera navigation right now? Do I feel like it? Because I need to disengage. Oh, nothing actually. Good. So I have a camera manager class. So I want to do this now. Because yeah, the next step would be camera navigation with the keys. AWSD to move the camera up, down, and to the sides. The same with the remote, with the cursor. So I want to push the screen when I browse to the ends, and I want to rotate with the right click. All that jazz. So I might do that tomorrow. Yes. That seems like a one session. Seems interesting enough for one session. Yeah, that's going to be it. All right. That's going to be it. Today we looked into a bit of design behind character strategy RPG, character selection and navigation to specific path nodes. We played around with a lot of modularity, fun stuff. We're actually we do have to do a better, because like I want him to be actually here, so I want him to be positioned, you know. He's clearly not on top of the path nodes. The point at which he stops from a position seems to be whenever the capsule is like nearby, so I need to fix that as well. But first I'll play around with the camera tomorrow. One of my favorite things, actually. I like playing around with the camera. For now, this is going to be it. Yeah. And now we are always attaching to the camera. So that's good. Go here, and then unselect all. So now I can select things again. Select this, go here, and select all. Yep, this is working perfectly. Before I delve into the actual flow of selection, the selection flow, because I mean, theoretically you're selecting a character, then a tiny menu will show up, and you can pick between move, attack, use item, etc. I have the selection designed somewhere else. And then we go, oops, book. After we click move, we show the path nodes that can be moved towards, and then we pick one and blah blah blah. But before all of that, we're going to play with the camera, and if that's fast enough, we will immediately do a path navigation, which right now will be all of these. I don't know if that makes it harder. It should be fine. By the way, did I ever check if the neighbors were correct? I want to check. Because we're setting the neighbors with kind of aren't we? Let me check. I am checking the neighbors, right? Neighbors, inside positions, get child, begin play. Oh, I'm not actually. Okay, so we might do that tomorrow. We're gonna play around with the camera. We don't need this. We're gonna play around with the camera, and then we're going to set the neighbors. The way the neighbors work is that this guy will have two neighbors, and each of these will have only one neighbor, which is this guy. And so when we select a path, we're gonna go through the neighbors. So that's gonna, when we decide to move to a path node, one of the things that we're gonna check is if we do have a path to it, just to make sure. Otherwise, we might want to show the player that he can't move to that path node. So you're gonna have to have an algorithm that looks through the from the path node where the character is at to the path node where the character is not at, and we're gonna see if there's a path at a certain distance. Do I care about distance? All right, I'm making this boring. Thank you for watching. Like compiling is not boring. Thank you for watching. I hope this was interesting in some way and might be helpful in the future. You could see kind of the mental process behind making every single decision. I'm feeling like this is actually very, very boring to watch. I had the impression that it might be interesting, but because of the actual rhythm of code development, it might actually not be that interesting to anybody. I don't think even art would be interesting, because most of the time you're just looking at very specific pixels and you're shaping them, and it takes hours to have an actual shape to show. Perhaps what I should do, record a video and then speed it up, but then that won't make any sense. But I could definitely record a video and just do highlights, specific parts where I'm actually coding development or I reach a conclusion or a solution. But whatever. Streaming keeps me accountable, keeps me thinking, keeps me vocalizing my thoughts, which is helpful. And most of all, it helps me not get distracted with social media or YouTube videos or whatever, which is an easy thing to do when I'm at work and I just don't have those things up, but it's not that easy to do when I'm at home. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. This is going to be it for today. So again, the next session, in case you're interested, keep an eye out, subscribe if you want to get alerts, because I don't think I'm going to alert social media anymore. I don't want my social media to just be a spam of updates on streamings. Anyway, next streaming is going to be camera navigation, full strategy RPG-like camera navigation, and setting up the neighbors for each of the path nodes, which should be a quick thing. I don't know which one I will start with. We'll see how I feel. Hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe not, because I have a job interview Wednesday. I want to prepare for that. So, bye-bye. Thank you very much. This is Guscopy. Professional game developer, currently unemployed. Bye-bye.